And good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the 2026 UHSAA 5A Girls Basketball State Tournament on KSL Sports Rewind. Tonight, it's a second-round matchup here at the campus of Olympus High as the 10th-seeded Maple Mountain Golden Eagles take on the 7th-seeded Olympus Titans. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday to you all. Matt Coma joining you here on KSL Sports Rewind and KSLSports.com. I'm so glad you guys could join us for round 2 of the 5A State Tournament. Winner moves on to the quarterfinals at the Huntsman Center next Monday. A couple of second-round matchups happening tonight as you're seeing the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles being introduced on the floor, coming in today as the 10 seed and coming off a first-round win against the 23rd-ranked Salem Hill Skyhawks back on Tuesday. A 64-34 win in that contest. Season sweep over the Skyhawks for the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. They won both games against the Skyhawks in the regular season. Led by the standout junior guard Leah Bailey, averaging almost 20 points a game to lead the way for the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles, looking for their first quarterfinal appearance since 2021, trying to punch their ticket to the Huntsman Center next week. On the other side, it's the Olympus Titans that are being introduced on the floor next. Coming in today, 17-5 on the season, 9-3 in Region 6. They come in as the 7th seed, their highest seed since 2022 when they were a 3 seed, led by the standout senior Kaya Newton, looking to punch their ticket to the quarterfinals after missing out a season ago. We're looking to get back to the Huntsman Center and fight for their 3rd state title, and would be the first one in 26 years for the Titans if they can accomplish the feat. They'll be looking to punch their ticket to the Huntsman Center here tonight as well. Starting lineups for tonight's ball game goes like this. For the visiting Maple Mountain Golden Eagles in the black uniforms tonight, the seniors Ashlyn Lanehart and Shay Brown are on the guard spots alongside with Leah Bailey, the junior guard. Another junior guard, Autumn Jones, will be on the starting 5 along with the freshman center, Sarah Palmer. Rounding out the starting 5 for the Golden Eagles. For the Titans, it'll be Kaya Newton leading the way at the senior guard spot. Cami Botempo, the senior forward, gets the start alongside freshman guard May Matsumori. Senior guard and slash forward Ava Blair, and Annie Erickson, the junior guard and forward, round out the starting 5 for the Titans. A spot in the final 8 in 5A on the line here tonight. First meeting in 4 years between these two schools as we are underway here from Olympus High School with the Golden Eagles getting things started. Quick shot up by Shay Brown is no good. Rebound collected by the Titans, and up comes the Olympus offense. Newton inside. Bontempo throws one up off the glass. No good. Rebound collected, though, there by Blair. Able to get it back out. 3-point attempt from beyond the arc's good. May Matsumori gets the first points of the night. And Olympus with a 3-0 lead early. Maple Mountain going to work here up top. Autumn Jones off a screen. Gives it off over to Lanehart. Near side, Shay Brown will try a 3 that's just a little short. Rebound collected by Bailey. That one's no good. Palmer with the board, but it's stolen away by the Titans. As they come back the other way. Through traffic is Matsumori. Throws one up. Was Newton, and that one's out of bounds. Last touched by the Titans with 6:58 to play here in our opening quarter. We'll keep you posted on the score, or excuse me, on the clock throughout the night. As we've just over a minute gone here in our opening quarter. 5A second round matchup. Pass inside. Scooted it up for 2 is Leah Bailey for the first points for the Golden Eagles. Bailey, the top scorer for the Golden Eagles. On the flip side, that's Annie Erickson for 3. So 2 threes to start for the Titans. Newton for Olympus and Bailey for Maple Mountain, the 2 of the top 5 scorers in all of 5A this season. As a turnover by Maple Mountain, comes back to Olympus. Over on the far side is Ava Blair. Looks to drive inside. Throws one up. It's underneath the basket. No good. And rebound collected by Ashlyn Lanehart. Lanehart across the timeline. Leaves it off for Leah Bailey. Has the 2 points tonight. Looks into the lane with a floater, and she gets 2 points. Quick pass the other way and out of bounds as the toe was on the line. That'll be Maple Mountain basketball. Only one playoff matchup between these two schools. That back in 2011, it was the 4A quarterfinals. Maple Mountain won that game 54-29. So first playoff meeting in 15 years between these two schools, playing in the same classification but different regions, as a hard hit in the paint. Ball goes out of bounds. It stays with Maple Mountain with 5:33 to play here in the opening quarter. 6-4 the score with the Titans up by 2. Up top to Bailey. She's got all 4 points for the Golden Eagles so far tonight. Bailey looks to drive. Matsumori in defense. Now over to the far side, Shea Brown with a mid-range jumper, swirls in. We'll tie things up at 2, and a turnover committed by the Titans. Good defense from Maple Mountain. They'll retain possession with 5:17 to go. Tied up at 6. Shea Brown, the senior guard, averaging 8 points this season. Bailey catch and shoot 3 on the inbounds play and hits it. 7 points early for the leading scorer for the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. And the first lead of the night for Maple Mountain. Blair kicks it back over to Newton near side. She looks to answer with a 3 of her own, no good. And that's collected by Maple Mountain. That last 3 by Bailey, by the way, numbered 96 on the season. That's now solo second all-time in the state of Utah for 3-pointers made in a season. As that one's hit by Lanehart for 3. Back-to-back threes by the Eagles, and their largest lead of the night now, 12-6. Erickson inside. Gives it out to Matsumori. She's already got 1 3 tonight. That one just a little short. And the rebound collected by Sarah Palmer. Bailey, full court pass up ahead to Brown. Settles things down, stepping into a 3 for Autumn Jones off the back iron, no good. Rebound Erickson. Bontempo across the timeline. Far side Matsumori with space, floats it off the glass, and a foul is going to be called with 4:10 to go. And that's going to be on Palmer, her first team foul. It'll be a shooting foul, and they'll send May Matsumori, the freshman guard, to the line. Matsumori, 13 points and 4 3-pointers made in that last game against Woods Cross last week for the Titans. Can't get the first one to go. Palmer and Bailey will check out. Let's see, Jemima Griffin and Taisley Ball in for the Golden Eagles. Second free throw here for Matsumori. Off the front iron and finds its way in. And Matsumori with 4 points here tonight now. Wide open is Brown for 3, no good. Rebound picked up by the Golden Eagles. Brown looks to drive, kicks it out for Lanehart. At the elbow, back to Brown. Lanehart with space, takes a deep 3 off the back iron, no good, and rebound collected by Kaya Newton. Newton looking to push the pace with speed. Nice pass inside, and that's 2 points for Bontempo. Cuts the lead down to 3, 12-9 past the halfway point of our first quarter here in the second round of the 5A tournament. Inside, too strong there from Jones, and a foul is going to be called. No, jump ball. And possession arrow points towards Olympus. They'll take over possession as Bailey checks back in. And we'll see Brown check out. 3:25 to play, 12-9 the score here. Olympus jumped out to an early lead, and it's been Maple Mountain holding the pace for the last couple of minutes. Matsumori to the near side. Erickson over to Newton. Around the horn it goes back to Matsumori, now inside Erickson. Battle down low. Erickson gets away from it and able to put it up for 2. Lead cut down to 1. 3 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Bailey looks to drive, kicks it out to a wide open Lanehart for a 3. That one rattles in. 2 threes tonight for Lanehart. And the lead back up to 4. Blair up top, leaves it for Erickson. Now Matsumori leaves it for Newton, who stops for a 3 off the back iron and finds the friendly roll. Answers with a 3 of her own. First points tonight for Kaya. And it's back to a 1-point game. 2:20 and counting. Jones inside, kicks it back out. Bailey now looks to push it ahead. Can't get the friendly roll, and a foul is going to be called. And that will be on the Titans. That'll be on Blair, first team foul for Olympus, and that sends Leah Bailey to the line. We mentioned the star junior guard, 5A first team All-State last season, averaging just under 20 points in a game so far this year. Mentioned has 95 three-pointers heading into this game tonight. That was tied for second all-time in the state of Utah. She broke that record, or is now in solo second of that record with her 3 made tonight. As the training staff for Olympus taking a look at Newton. Just off to the side here. Something on her jersey is the cause for the delay. As you see there on your screen there, getting some attention. And it looks like she's going to be okay to stay back in. And we'll see Bailey shoot free throws. First free throws tonight for the Golden Eagles. First one off the front iron, no good. Bailey, 96 three-pointers we mentioned on the season now. Also has the school records in three-pointers made in a season and assists as well in a season. That was 2 years ago as a freshman. Second one rattles in, and it's back to a 2-point lead here for Maple Mountain. Good start for Leah Bailey. We got 8 points here in this opening frame. Matsumori looking to answer. Ball loose down low, picked up by the Titans, out to Newton in the corner. She'll try a 3 and hit it. And Olympus takes a 1-point lead. Kaya Newton with back-to-back threes to get things started for Olympus. Tap out to Bailey. She'll fire a 3. That one's good. Raining threes all over the place tonight on both sides. As Maple Mountain jumps back ahead. That was the 4th made 3 of the night for Maple Mountain. Olympus has 4 of their own tonight as well. So hot starts from the floor for both these schools. That one's out of bounds to Maple Mountain with 1:31 to play. Leah Bailey with already 11 points here in the opening quarter. That's now 18 straight games with double-digit points. She's only missed that feat once this season. She tries another deep 3. That one too strong. Rebound collected by Blair. And here come the Titans with speed. Newton kicks it out. Matsumori up top to Blair. Looks to drive. Lost the handle on it, and it's out of bounds on Olympus. 1:08 to go here in the opening quarter, 19-17. And it'll be Brown that'll bring it ahead. Brown up top, looking for somewhere to go, battling with Newton. Kicks it out to a 3 there on the far side, no good by Ball, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Maple Mountain. 53.8 to go. Matsumori into the front court. Leaves it off for Bontempo. Looks to back it down to the post. Throws one up, no good. And rebound collected by Griffin. Quickly come back the Golden Eagles. Ball will back it back out with 33 seconds left. Throws one up off the side of the backboard. Bontempo the other way. Tries to kick it out to Matsumori. Good steal by Ball. Another steal by Newton into a 3. No good. And things settle with 15 seconds left. Shot clock off. Golden Eagles can hold for the final shot. Now top to Bailey. 11 points already in the quarter. Looking at try and add to it before the horn. Off a screen. Inside. Off the glass. Count it. At the horn. 13 points in the opening quarter for Leah Bailey, and it's the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles with a 4-point lead after 8 minutes of play. We'll head to the second quarter. Coming up next, you're watching the 5A State Girls Basketball Tournament on KSL Sports Rewind. Welcome back. Ready to start quarter number 2 here in round 2 of the 5A Girls State Basketball Tournament. Matt Goma here on KSL Sports Rewind. Tonight's game brought to you by Tab Bank, home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with 2.75 annual percentage yield on your account balance and 1% cash back on eligible purchases. It's a big deal. Member FDIC. Golden Eagles will get things started here in quarter number 2. Leah Bailey leading all scores with 13 in the opening frame. Ashlyn Lanehart with 6 points. Shea Brown with 2 points, rounded out the scoring for Maple Mountain. Kaya Newton with 6 points, Bontempo with 2, Matsumori with 4 points, and Erickson with 5 points as the 3 in the corner's no good. And the Titans look to cut into that Golden Eagle lead. Kaya Newton with 6 points already, tries to stuff it inside and had it stolen away. Ball gives it to Brown. Gets a screen, now looks to drive inside, kicks it out wide open is Lanehart for 3. That one's no good, rebound collected by Blair. Newton across the line. Far side Matsumori. Trying to drive baseline, throws it away, no good. Out to Brown, one-on-one the other way. Battling with Newton, and a foul is going to be called on Newton. That'll be her first team foul for Olympus, and that will send the senior guard Shea Brown to the line, averaging 8 points a game this season. Had 12 points in that first round playoff game against Salem Hills earlier this week. Gets the first one to go. Palmer and Jones check back in. And it's Brown 1 for 1 at the line. Free throws up and good. 2 for 2 for Shea Brown. And Maple Mountain with their largest lead of the night at 6. 3-pointers aplenty on both sides so far here tonight. Both teams with 4 of them so far. As Erickson looks to drive inside, too strong off the glass. And he picked up by Maple Mountain. Quickly ahead to Bailey, met by a double team. Now looks to drive. Turnaround jumper, no good. Palmer gets a palm on it though and stays with the Golden Eagles. Brown baseline. Kicks it out to Palmer. Over near side, Lanehart. Deeks gives it a Palmer for a mid-range shot, no good. Ball loose on the deck, and that should be another jump ball. Arrow stays with the Titans. And it'll be Olympus basketball. Cami Bontempo comes back in. Ava Blair will check out. 6:16 to go here to halftime. 6-point lead here for the Eagles. Erickson across the timeline, leaves it for Matsumori. Freshman up top. Goes far to looking here on the near side. Good poke check there by Bailey. Stays with the Titans. 25 on the shot clock. As Ava Jorgensen checks in for the first time tonight. It'll be Erickson that'll take a seat. Jorgensen looking for somewhere to go with it. Able to get it in to Matsumori. Gets a screen, now looking to drive baseline on Bailey. Takes it back out. That one inside. Newton lost a handle on it. Bounces around and last touched on the line there by Chloe Jones, who's in there now for Olympus. Back to Maple Mountain with just under 6 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Teams have cooled down offensively so far in the first 2 minutes. Just 2 points combined in this first 2 minutes. Nice pass inside. Palmer with her first bucket tonight. And now the largest lead of the night for Maple Mountain up to 8. Matsumori looks to drive, and a foul is going to be called on Maple Mountain. That'll be on Brown. That's going to be her first. That'll be the first team foul. It'll stay Olympus basketball. Underneath the basket as Matsumori checks out for Erickson. That'll be Jorgensen that'll inbound. Pass inside, deflected and stolen by the Eagles. Autumn Jones across the timeline, over to Bailey. Bailey drives baseline, kicks it way out to Lanehart for a three. No good. Poked out to Palmer. Brown mid-range. That one got tipped there by Bontempo, and she gets the board. Brings it back the other way with numbers. Stops, pops, got it. Bontempo with 4 points now. Cuts the lead back down to 6, 4:48 and counting. Up top to Bailey. Bailey looking to navigate her way through. Lost the handle on it. It's back to Erickson. Up ahead, Bontempo. With some space, throws up a shot and a foul. Is going to be called on the floor. That should be on Palmer, I believe. If it is, that's her second. It's on the floor, and it is on Palmer. So second team foul, her second. Bailey and Palmer check out. Griffin and Ball will check back in. 4:33 left here in the second quarter. Jorgensen inbounds for Erickson. Stops at the elbow. Kicks it out top, Jorgensen. New shot clock after the foul, down to 25. Newton passes inside, nobody home, looking for Bontempo. It's picked away by Jones. Now in the corner is Ball for three. That's a little short. Newton with the board. Going back quickly the other way. 1-on-3 though, and lost it off her foot. Back come the Eagles. Lanehart steps into a three. That one's pure. Third made three of the night for Ashlyn Lanehart. 9 points. And 9-point lead here for Maple Mountain. Jorgensen looking for an answer. That one's blocked by Jones. Brown ahead to Ball. Newton gets in the way of that one, and she goes the other way. Laid it up for two, goes Kaya Newton. First points of the quarter for Kaya. As we've reached the halfway point, 28-19 is the score, or 21 is the score. Three on the near side, no good. Newton with another rebound. Looking to push the pace inside, leaves it Bontempo, got it. Short little run here for the Titans as they have cut the lead down to 5, a 4-0 run. 3 minutes to play in our second quarter. Jones in the corner. Up top to Ball. Ball looks to drive, finds a lane, can't get it to go. Offensive board though by Griffin, and she goes up for her first points tonight. Snaps the Olympus run, back to a 7-point lead, 2:37 to go. And a timeout called by Olympus with 2:34 to play here in the second quarter. A back and forth battle. Maple Mountain with a 7-point lead on KSL Sports Rewind. 2:34 left here in the second quarter. Eagles 30, Titans 23 here on the Rewind Sports Network. Proud to bring you coverage of this year's 5A Girls Basketball State Tournament. Be sure to tune in on Monday. We'll have a full slate of quarterfinal games for you here on KSL Sports Rewind. The winner of this game will take on the winner of Bountiful and Timpview that's going on currently right now. We'll give you an update at halftime on how that game's going. That game will be at 5:50 Mountain Time. As we're back underway, Matsumori back in the game, gives it to Erickson for a three, rattles out. Rebound to Bontempo, up and count it. Foul as well, she'll head to the line for a three-point play. Offensive board there for Bontempo. That's on Griffin, her first. That'll be the third team foul on Maple Mountain. Free throws up and good for Bontempo. 9 points now for the senior forward, as they have cut it back down to a 4-point game, approaching 2 minutes to go to halftime. Brown with a lane, gets met by the defense, kicks it out. Bailey for three, off to the right, no good. Rebound collected though by Maple Mountain. Out to Brown again for three, that one connects. Shea Brown, first three tonight. 7 points total. Leads back to 7. And off to Jorgensen, now to Matsumori. And a foul is going to be called. Brown thought it was a jump ball. Instead, it's a foul on her. That'll be her second. And that's the fourth team foul. That'll send Olympus to the line. Last foul to give. Ball checks back in for Maple Mountain. Newton back in for Olympus. Sorry, that was the final foul to give. So next foul will put the Titans at the line with 1:45 left as they get it into Bontempo. Spin around shot, too strong. That gets tipped around a couple times and out of bounds. Last touch by the Titans. 1:41 to play. 33-26. Favor of Maple Mountain, trying to punch their ticket to the quarterfinals for the first time in 5 years. Olympus trying to get back to the quarterfinals after missing out last season. As that one's swatted away by Newton. Here she comes the other way. Ball in pursuit, and she's fouled and heads to the line. Good sportsmanship there. That's going to be the first on Taisley ball, and Kaya Newton will head to the line for the first time tonight. She'll get 2 free throws. Has 8 points tonight. Looking to get to double digits yet again this season. Gets the first one to go. Newton going to take her talents to the soccer pitch. After school, committed to play soccer at Utah State. She's been all-state in both basketball and soccer the last 2 years. Also picked up an honor this year in soccer. And she made both free throws to cut the lead to 5. And it's going to be an offensive foul. That's on Griffin, her second. So the Titans get the ball back with 1:13 left. 5-point game. Matsumori tries to find Newton. That one gets tipped in the air by Bailey. Newton able to come and collect it. Now gets the Bontempo at the elbow. Drives inside on Griffin and gets it off the glass. And it's back to a one-possession game. 9 points in the quarter for Bontempo. 11 on the night. 40 seconds left. As Blair comes in, no call. Inside, and that one will be called. That'll be a foul on Olympus. Titans wanted to travel. And that's on Bontempo, her first, and they count the basket. So an and one opportunity here for Autumn Jones. Jones, free throws up and good. Finishes the three-point play. Lead back up to 6 with 30 seconds left. Shot clock is off. The Titans can hold for the final shot of the half here. Can make it a one-possession game with a 3. We would like to get points on the board before the halftime break. Give and go. Newton inside. Nice little scoop by Kaya Newton. Back to a 4-point game. 8 seconds left. Leave it for Bailey for 4 seconds. And an over and back is called on Maple Mountain. The exchange there at half court is a backcourt violation. So Olympus will get one last shot here with 4 seconds left. Down to 3, 2. Newton will take the final shot from half court. Got it! Kaya Newton from way downtown. And it cuts the lead down to 1. What a half for Kaya Newton. Able to hit from long range to end a exciting first half here between these two schools. We head to the halftime break. The Maple Mountain Golden Eagles with a 1-point lead. Winner moves on to the quarterfinals. We'll have the second half for you coming up next, as you're watching the UHSAA 5A Girls Basketball Tournament second round here on KSL Sports Rewind. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
As of now, he decides to exercise. Yes, this was the best angle.
Life can get a little messy.
No way. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Best day ever.
Some taps create chaos.
No.
Tap Spend gives you 1% cash back when you spend and 2.75% APY when you don't. Tap responsibly. Visit tapbank.com.
All right, welcome back, basketball fans. Getting ready to start our second half here between Olympus and Maple Mountain, the 7-10 matchup here in the 5A Girls Basketball State Tournament. Winner moves on to the Huntsman Center for a quarterfinal matchup with either Bountiful or Timpview on Monday. Titans outscored the Eagles 18-15 in that second quarter. Cut the lead down to 1 after Maple Mountain led by 4 after the first quarter. Leading scorers for both teams. For the Golden Eagles, it's Leah Bailey was still with 13 points, all in that first quarter. She was held scoreless in the second frame. Ashlyn Lanehart with 3 threes tonight has 9 points. Shea Brown with 7. Autumn Jones with 3 points. Jemima Griffin with 2. And Sarah Palmer with 2, rounding out the scoring for the visitors. For the home team tonight, Kaya Newton leads all scorers with 15 points, including that half-court buzzer beater to end the second quarter. She's got 15 on the night, along with 3 threes here tonight. Cami Batemple with 11 points. May Matsumori's got 4. And Annie Erickson with 5 points, rounding out the scoring for the Titans. In all, 11 made threes between the two schools in that first half. 6 for Maple Mountain, 5 for Olympus in those first 2 quarters. Largest lead of the night for either side. Olympus had a 6-point lead to get things started. Or excuse me, 6-2 lead to get things started, so their largest lead is 4. Maple Mountain had a 9-point lead at 1 point in that first quarter. As they lead by 1, able to go wire to wire in that second quarter. And they will get the ball to get things started here for our third quarter. 16 minutes away from a spot in the final 8. And a trip up to the Huntsman Center. As we're back underway, quarter number 3. Maple Mountain gets things started. Bailey wide open for 3. That one too strong. Goes right to Jones, though, and that one's swatted away by Bontempo and out of bounds. Stays with the Golden Eagles. Shot clock does not reset. It did not hit the rim, so 24 seconds left on it. Up top to Brown. Looks to drive, kicks it out to Jones. Brown resets, gives it near side. Lanehart round the horn. Clock down to 10. Bailey will settle for a free throw jumper and hits it for her first points since the since the first quarter. That's 15 on the night. Newton had that buzzer beater in that second quarter. Bontempo up top, Erickson. Now Blair kicks it out. Matsumori's open for a 3. That one rattles out. And the board collected by Bailey. Quickly ahead. Brown's ahead of the Titans. Foots one up and gets it to go. 4-0 run to get things started here in our third quarter. Newton looking to answer. Kicks it out to Erickson. Bailey takes a spill as Erickson shoots in his foul. That'll be on Brown. That's going to be her first team foul. Jemima Griffin and Sarah Palmer also with 2 fouls for the Golden Eagles. No one with more than 1 for Olympus in that first half. As we see Annie Erickson to the line. First time tonight, and gets the first free throw to go. Erickson, the junior forward, averaging 8 points a game. Had 6 points in the last game against Woods Cross last week. That was the last time Olympus has played. She can't get the second free throw to go. Stays a 4-point game. Olympus earning that bye for the first time since that 2022 campaign where they were the 3 seed. Last year a 14 seed, ousted in the second round. Nice little pass for a mid-range jumper from Brown's good. And Shea Brown with 4 points here in the quarter, up to 11. 6-1 run to start the third quarter here for Maple Mountain. That one's last touched by Matsumori. Good defense by Brown. Playing with the 3 fouls, able to swat that one away and earn the turnover. .6:15 and counting here in our third quarter. Brown sets up the offense up top. Gives it to Jones. Good defense from Bontempo. Now Jones kicks it out. Brown will try a 3. Short. That one tips well out. And it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Olympus. And a new shot clock here for the Eagles. Up by 6. Trailed 6-2 early in this one, but was able to rally back, and they have not squandered the lead yet. Pass up top. Bailey looking to drive. Backs it out. Bailey will spot up for a deep 3. That one's pure. Third made 3 of the night for Leah Bailey. 18 points. Is quickly back the other way. As Kaya Newton. As the top 2 scorers, 2 of the top scorers in 5A answer back-to-back points. That one for 3 is good. That's Autumn Jones. She's got 6 points. Newton up to 17 now as that one's floated up, no good. There by Blair and out of bounds off of Olympus. Nora Green checks in for the first time tonight. As it'll be Blair that checks out 5 minutes to go. And a 10-point lead, largest lead of the night here for Maple Mountain. Brown over to around the horn to Jones. Jones in the corner, pump fakes, gets off a screen. Picks up the dribble in the paint, leaves it off for a floater from Brown, too strong. Ball loose and picked up by Newton. She's been everywhere tonight. Newton tries another 3, too strong. Ball loose on the far side. Bontempo able to tip it to Newton. Cross court over to Erickson, now to Matsumori. Bontempo at the free throw line. Looks for Newton, double team and a foul. Is going to be called on Maple Mountain, and it'll send Newton to the line. Ashlyn Lanehart, first team foul. That'll be the second team foul. And Kaya Newton heads back to the line. 17 points tonight. It's 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Make it 3 for 3. Cuts the lead back down to single digits. And Newton with back-to-back free throws. 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. Give her 19 now tonight. The 2 stars bringing it here in this playoff game. Newton with 19, Bailey with 18. As other way, no good off the steal. Now here comes Brown, 2-on-2. Settles things down, gives it off to Lanehart, gets through a double team, kick it out, Jones. Jones inside, dumps it off to Palmer, and a foul's going to be called. And that'll be on Bontempo, her second. And that'll send Sarah Palmer to the line, the freshman center. 7 points, 11 boards in that first round playoff game against Salem Hills for the freshman. First time at the line tonight. Gets the first one to go. Bontempo checks out. As Blair checks back in. Second free throw here for Palmer. Now it's just short, and it stays a 9-point game with 3:40 to play here in our third quarter. Kaya Newton across the timeline. 19 points for her. Up top, Blair drives inside on Palmer, throws one up no good. Rebound by Palmer, almost stolen away by Newton. Lanehart able to corral it, takes a bump at the half-court line, and that's a foul on Newton, her second. That'll be the second team foul on Olympus. As Bailey and Griffin check in. It'll be Brown and Palmer that'll take a seat with 3:16 to go. Abel Mountain able to keep it in bounds. Jones up top. Leaves it for Bailey. Bailey with 18 tonight. Looking to make it into the 20s as he rattles out a three. And that's last touch by Maple Mountain. And it goes to Olympus with 2:54 left here in our third quarter. 49-40 the score. 13-5 in favor of Maple Mountain here in this third quarter. Pass far side. Erickson will try a three, and she hits it. Second made three of the night for Erickson. Has 9 points now tonight. Cuts the lead back down to 6. Bailey lost the handle on the spin. Goes right to Jones, who looks to drive. Stops at the elbow, out to Lanehart. Reset with 20 on the clock. Give it out to Jones. Pump fake, inside, Euro step, and a foul is called on Olympus. That'll send Autumn Jones to the line. That's going to be on Blair, her second. So now Bontempo, Newton, and Blair all with 2 fouls for Olympus. That third team foul. And we'll see Autumn Jones, the junior guard, 1 for 1 at the free throw line so far tonight. Floats the second one in. One more free throw here for Jones. And gets both of them to go. 3 for 3 at the line is Autumn Jones. 8 points for her now tonight. And the lead back up to 8. Blair drives inside. Floats one up, counted, and the foul. Ava Blair with her first points tonight. And has a chance for a 3-point play on her end. Bontempo will check back in. Ava Blair, the senior forward, averaging about 10 points a game, had 8 points against Woods Cross last game. Gets the free throw to go, completes the 3-point play. And the lead back down to 5. 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Pass to Bailey, kicks it out, open is Lanehart. Drives back up top. Jones has a lane, goes inside, scoops it up and under, no good. And that'll be a jump ball. And the arrow stays with the Titans. They'll get the ball off the jump ball. 51-46, 1:49 left here in the third. As Brown checks back in for ball. It'll be Titan basketball. Both teams with 3 fouls here in the third. One to give on either side. Give and go to Newton. Floats it in the mid-range, and that's no good. And another tie-up. This one will go to Maple Mountain. .137 left to play in the third. So a 5-point lead here for the Eagles. Shea Brown will bring it across the timeline. Looks to set up the offense. Bailey cuts across, gets out of a screen, fires a three, and a foul is going to be called. That one's going to be on Annie Dunn, who's in there now for the Titans, the freshman guard, and it will send Leah Bailey to the line for 3 free throws. She's 1 for 2 tonight. This is the first. $18 points for Bailey tonight. Was held quiet in that second quarter. Can't get the second one to go. Has 5 here in the third, but this is the first 2 free throws here. Matsamori checks back in. It'll be Erickson that will come out. Third and final free throw here for Bailey. And the junior gets it to go. 2 for 5 at the line. Is Leah Bailey, 19 points. As it's back to a 6-point game. 1:20 to go. Matsamori up top, brings it back out. Inside, that one poked away by Bontempo. Now Blair corrals it, gives it up top. Dunn looks to drive, kicks it out. Blair hesitate, and a travel. Turnover on Olympus. It goes back to Maple Mountain with 1:05 left. Six-point game here. Largest lead of the night, 10 for Maple Mountain. Olympus has been able to cut into the lead a couple of times, but hasn't led since the first 2 minutes. Bailey up top. Off a screen. Shoots the three. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound all the way out to Lanehart. Offensive board resets the shot clock. 10-second difference between the shot and game clock. Bailey drives, kicks it out. Lanehart thought about it, now drives, and a foul on Bontempo. And that will send Lanehart to the line. Oh, it's going to be on Newton. That'll be her third. Officials checking to see if that's it. Oh, it's on Bontempo, so that'll be her third. And that's the 5th team foul. So 2 bonus free throws here for Ashlyn Lanehart, 9 points tonight. The senior guard. Off the back iron, no good. First trip to the line tonight. Lanehart 2 points away from her season high of 11 here in this one. Career high 26 back in 2024. Second free throws off the back iron, 2, no good. And rebound by the Titans. Turnover, and a foul is called on the Eagles. It's going to go on Lanehart, her second. That'll be the 4th team foul, last one to give for Maple Mountain with 29 seconds left here. Still a 6-point game. Shot clock is now off. We saw Newton score 5 points in the final 30 seconds as Coach Jenkins wants a timeout, and Olympus will get it. Be a 60-second timeout, so we'll take the timeout here as well. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching the 5A Girls Basketball Tournament on KSL Sports Rewind. 27.4 left on the clock here in the third quarter. Olympus basketball out of the timeout, trying to cut into the 6-point lead. Titans trailed by 1 heading into the third quarter. 3 would cut it down to a single possession. Almost the same situation that was in the second quarter. They were down by 6 and scored 5 in the final 20 seconds. Got a 2 from Newton and then the buzzer beater. And she holds with 15 to go. Picks up the dribble, able to get it off. Now Blair inside, scoops it up, got it to go with 8 seconds left. Ava Blair with 5 points in the quarter. 1 second, turnaround shot, rattles out, no good. And that will do it for 3 quarters here in round 2 of the 5A state tournament. Winner moves on to the quarterfinals. 4th quarter is coming up next here on KSL Sports Rewind. It's the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles 52, the Olympus Titans 48. Don't go anywhere. 4th quarter coming up next. Minutes left on the board here tonight. A 4-point game here between Maple Mountain and Olympus. Maple Mountain outscoring Olympus 16-13 in that 3rd quarter. 4-point game. And it will be Olympus basketball to get things started. Kaya Newton, 19 points, leads all scorers here tonight. Leah Bailey also with 19 points on the other side. 2 of the top scorers in the 5A classification going at it here in this 2nd round matchup. Winner gets Bountiful or Timpview next Monday. Pass inside, counted in the foul for Ava Blair, who has caught fire in the 2nd half. No points in that first 2 quarters. She's now got 7. And she'll shoot 1 here to try and make it 8. Has a chance to make it a 1-point game as well, and she gets it. 1-point game, closest the Titans have been to the lead since the 1st quarter. 2 for 2 at the line is Ava Blair. Eagles looking for an answer. Bailey up top. Had only 5 points in that 3rd quarter. That one inside, Griffin for 2. Pushes the lead back out to 3. Matsumori over to Newton. Settle things down over to Erickson far side. Now Matsumori, she'll catch and shoot a 3, rattles off the front iron. Lanehart with the rebound. Up ahead. That one poked away by the Titans and out of bounds. 54-51, 6:55 left here in the 2nd round matchup. Winner moves on to the Huntsman Center. Loser goes home. Jones up top, gives it to Bailey. Catch and shoot 3, too strong. Rebound by Griffin. Back out for another 3. That one's short. Bailey with the offensive board. She'll back it out. New shot clock here for Maple Mountain. And the junior will control it. Bailey drives on Matsumori, finds the lane, can't get the rebound though, and Griffin puts it back in off the offensive board. 6 points now for Griffin tonight. And it's back up to 5. Newton drives baseline, over to Erickson for a 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound Bontempo. That one pickpocketed by Lanehart. Now Brown will settle things down as we have played 2 minutes here in the 4th quarter, down under 6. Brown resets. Picks up the dribble and gives it over to the far side for Lanehart. Jones in the corner. Up top to Bailey. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bailey with Matsumori in defense. Off a screen, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound collected by Blair, had it stolen away, and a jump ball is going to be called, and the arrow points to the Eagles. So it stays Maple Mountain basketball with 5:32 to play. A 5-point game. Up top to Brown. Newton with the pickpocket this time. She's been everywhere tonight. Steals, boards, and points tonight. Erickson for three. Short. Own rebound for a mid-range jumper. That's also short. And collected by Lanehart. 5:13 and counting. Brown near side. Looks for somewhere to go. Good defense by Erickson. Now pass down low. Bailey off the draw. Counted and the foul. Leah Bailey now over 20 points tonight and heads to the line for a three-point play. And a timeout by Olympus. So Bailey will shoot free throws. That's a short timeout, so we'll keep it here. But as we said, Bailey will shoot a free throw here. That foul was on Ava Blair, her third. That's the first team foul of the quarter for Olympus. One foul on either side here in this fourth quarter. As you see the Maple Mountain bench, Dave Lanehart, his third season, leading the charge for this Golden Eagles team. Mentioned trying to get back to the quarterfinals for the first time in 5 years. On the other side, Olympus. Head coach Whitney Jenkins in her 11th season. As you see there in the red. Trying to get Olympus back into the quarterfinal stage after missing out last season. So Bailey will head to the line. 21 points for her tonight. Has a chance at a free throw here, but 2 for 5 at the line. Free throw sits on the rim and falls in. That gives her 22. Here tonight to lead all scorers. 8-point lead. Newton looking to cut into the lead. Too strong on the three. And a rebound by Griffin. 4:45 left in the quarter. Maple Mountain in no hurry. Newton comes out to press. Pass the far side for Bailey. Up top, Brown. Catch and shoot three. Short. Rebound, Matsumori. 8-point game, 4:22 and counting. Olympus looking to cut into the lead. Up top, Matsumori. Thought about it for a sec. Now looks to drive. Floats it in the lane. Too strong off the left-hand side. And a rebound by Bailey. Approaching the halfway point of the fourth quarter. 4:04 left. Bailey on Matsumori. Is it for Brown? Matsumori with a poke and a timeout by Maple Mountain. This time. And that'll be a full timeout, so we'll take the timeout here as well. With 3:53 to play here in our contest tonight, the Eagles with an 8-point lead. 3:53 to go here in our fourth quarter. Maple Mountain basketball out of the timeout. 18 seconds on the shot clock here. As we're back underway. Brown up top. Olympus showing press on the ball. They give it out back to Brown. Double team there, able to get out of it. Now Jones. That one's tipped by Newton. Good block there. And it's back to Olympus. Quickly ahead, Erickson. Erickson in the paint. Kicks it out, Matsumori. Floater at the mid-range, too strong. And that's collected by Griffin. Just 3 points so far here in this fourth quarter for Olympus. 7 for Maple Mountain. As Jones gives it to Brown. Into the corner. Lanehart, nice effort, able to keep it in bounds. Now kick it out. Bailey catch and shoot in the corner. No good. And Newton with the rebound. Kaya Newton across the timeline. 19 points tonight. Lost it off the foot. It comes back to Bontempo. Mid-range shot off the backboard. Ball is loose and picked up by Lanehart. 2:45 to play. Still an 8-point game. And another timeout by Coach Lanehart. That'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. See if we can get an update from the other scorers around the second round of the 5A state tournament. On the same side, but the other quadrant, Wasatch with a 3-point win over Clearfield, 45-42. So the 6th seed moves on. They'll play either West or Payson in the next round. Still no update from Timpview and Bountiful, however, though. Again, the winner will take on either the 18th-seeded Timpview Thunderbirds, who beat Hunter in the first round, or take on the 2-seed and defending champs in the Bountiful Redhawks. Both these teams played Bountiful in the regular season. Olympus region foes against Bountiful went 0-2 against the Redhawks this season. Maple Mountain had a 5-point loss against the Redhawks halfway through their season. 2.5 minutes to play here. Shot clock's down to 15 as the Golden Eagles try to kill as much time as they can here. Inside, that one's swatted away by Bontempo, and here come the Titans. Newton hesitates, inside, floats it up, no good. Rebound Griffin, and the Eagles will try and kill some more clock with 2:05 to go. Both teams only with 1 foul so far here in this fourth quarter, so the Titans have 3 more fouls left to give before Maple Mountain will shoot free throws. Far side Jones, down to 15. Bailey out top. 1:45 to play, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Clock down to 5. Brown driving with 4. Bailey outside with 3 seconds. Flows up a prayer, that's no good. But an offensive board by Lanehart. Bailey back up top. 90 seconds left. 30 to go on the shot clock. Olympus has to start thinking about fouls here, as Matt Samori will commit one. With 1:23 left. That's only the second team foul. That's going to be the first on Matsamori. Still 2 more to give here in the final 83 seconds. Neither team has made a basket in the last couple of minutes. As an errant pass, Bailey able to get a hand on it though, as Newton almost had the steal, and then there's the foul with 1:20 to go. That's foul number 3 on Newton. That'll be the 3rd team foul. 1 more to give here for Olympus. Bailey to inbound. Gives it to Brown. Newton in pursuit. Newton tries to sweep at it. Brown able to back it out. Bailey, clock down to 1:10. Jones, shot clock down to 20. That one gets in the way of Matsamori, able to poke it away. Battle on the far side, and it's an over and back is the call. So it's a turnover on Maple Mountain. It's Olympus basketball with 1:01 to play. And timeout, Coach Jenkins. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take the timeout as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on the Rewind Sports Network. 1 left to play in the second round matchup. Winner moves on to the Elite 8 in the 5A classification. We'll have all 4 quarterfinal games for you on KSL Sports Rewind starting on Monday. The 5A girls will be Monday evening. Wednesday evening, the 6A girls quarterfinals will take place at the Huntsman Center. That one also will be on KSL Sports Rewind, your home for all UHSAA championship events. As this one almost stolen by Maple Mountain. Matsamori in the corner. The Titans have to hurry here, down 8. Newton inside into a double team and a foul. It's going to be called on Maple Mountain with 51 seconds left. That'll be on Griffin, her 3rd. Second team foul. So it stays Titan basketball underneath the basket. Up top, Erickson looking for Newton. Newton. Good defense by Jones. Has her pull up the dribble, and a foul is going to be called on Maple Mountain. It's on Jones. Coach Lanehart wanted a jump ball. Won't get it from the officiating crew. So that's Jones's first. That'll be the third team foul. So both teams now with one foul left to give with 41.9 left. As we're ready to go, Erickson inbound. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Gets it up top, Blair at the elbow. Blair inside, throws it up, got it off the glass. Down to a 6-point game. Full court press and a foul. See who this one's on. It's on Noon, that's her fourth. So Noon picks up her fourth foul. That's the last one to give for Olympus. So free throws from here on out for Maple Mountain. 33.4 left, 6-point game. Inbound to Jones, met by a double team. Getting a hand in it is Erickson. Now it's loose on the deck and a jump ball, and it's Titan basketball. Good defense for Olympus. They'll get the ball back with 28 seconds left. 6-point game. Inbound underneath the basket. Erickson. Aaron pass, and it's out of bounds. Did it go off Maple Mountain first? Officials will confer. Did it get touched, or was that off Olympus? And it's off Olympus. Maple Mountain basketball. A 26.2 left. So an errant pass off the inbounds gives the ball back to Maple Mountain. Titans were able to trap on the last attempt. Jones gets it into Brown. Met by a double team, and another tie up and a timeout. It's called by Coach Lanehart. With 23.6 to go. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Let's see if we can give you any more updates of scores from around the 6A and 5A tournaments. Mentioned the Wasatch win over Clearfield, punches their ticket to the quarterfinals as the 6th seed. They'll play Wester Payson. Winner of that quarterfinal will take on the winner of the Bountiful Timpview Olympus Maple Mountain quadrant. Ball was never touched, they say, on the floor, so they add 2 seconds back onto the clock. So it's down 25 seconds left. It's Olympus Maple Mountain basketball out of the timeout. No more fouls to give for Olympus. Jones to inbound, gets it to Brown. That in the corner and throws it up. Bailey's got the handle on it. Over to the far side, Lanehart. Eagles able to draw some time, and not a foul by Blair. And that'll send Autumn Jones to the line where she's 3 for 3 tonight. That'll be the fourth on Blair with 16.2 left. And Autumn Jones can make it a 3-possession game with 1 free throw here. First free throw, no good. So it stays a 6-point game with 16.2 left. Second free throw for Jones. That one finds its way in, and it's a 7-point game. Newton across the timeline, gets a screen. Newton's three, no good. Rebound, Maple Mountain. And a travel is called on Maple Mountain with 6 seconds left. So not over just yet. Olympus will get one last crack at it. But need buckets in a hurry. Erickson, Bontempo, mid-range shot, no good. Newton puts it back up, bounces home, and we had a whistle before the horn went. So they call timeout before the horn sounded. So Newton gets the bucket. That gives her 21. And a 60-second timeout here with 1.4 they add back on the clock. 60-55 the score. So final 2 seconds of the contest here. Barring something out of this world happening, it looks like the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles will be heading to the quarterfinals. 1.4 seconds away from it, up by 5. Be their first trip in 5 years. They'll take on the winner of Bountiful and Timpview, which is going on currently right now. So ready to go off the inbound here. Bailey to inbound is going to throw it all the way down the length of the floor. That one's touched, and that's the horn. And for the first time since 2021, the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles punch their ticket to the Huntsman Center and the quarterfinals of the 5A tournament. The 10 seed moves on and will play either the 2 seed in the Bountiful Redhawks or the 18th seed in the Timpview Thunderbirds on Monday night. Leading scorers for both teams for the Golden Eagles, Leah Bailey with 21 points to lead all scorers at 13 in that opening first 8 minutes. As the Golden Eagles improve to 16-9 on the season and move on to the quarterfinals for Olympus. Kaya Newton, 21 points tonight. As the Titans fall to 17-6 on the year, and that will end the season for the Titans, as it's a 5-point difference is the final score here tonight. So Maple Mountain moves on to the quarterfinals. Again, we'll have that for you 5:50 p.m. on Monday right here on KSL Sports Rewind. It'll be either Bountiful or Timpview that awaits the Golden Eagles in that quarterfinal matchup. That's going to do it for us here for tonight. For Quinton behind the camera, I'm Matt Coma signing off tonight. Final score, the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles 60. The Olympus Titans 55. The Golden Eagles advance to the 5A state quarterfinals. You've been watching the UHSAA 2026 5A state basketball tournament on KSL Sports Rewind. We have a great rest of your evening, and we will see you next time for more state playoff basketball.